Welcome to Power User with Crash Lung Johnson. That's me. We're now in part 3 of our CAT2 MS Forms SharePoint List Power Automate combo. In this video, I want to show you how to take care about deleting out the attachments that have been saved to your personal OneDrive. So for your business account, because what takes place is you created the MS form, which is a personal MS form, but you're allowing everybody to fill out the form, and it's grabbing the data and it's then saving that to the actual SharePoint list, and you've got the attachment. However, the MS form, when they do that, it's actually saving anybody's attachments to your actual personal OneDrive. So it's filling up your OneDrive space. So now that we've got everything over to the SharePoint list and all the data, including the attachment, we want to then take out and delete out the attachments that are being stored in your personal OneDrive. Frees up some space, and then you don't have to worry about, oh, what is all this stuff that's actually running out there. You're freeing up your own drive space too at the same time. So with that said, let's get started and jump over the computer. Now that we're at the computer, you'll see that I'm on our Office 365 home portal, and we're going to look at the OneDrive area again, and we're going to talk about what addition you need to add to the last piece for the automate to make sure that you're getting items deleted from that OneDrive file location for MS Forms, so that way it's not eating up space in your personal OneDrive. So again, at the Office 365 portal, one way to get to the OneDrive and be able to again see the mapping is you click on the 6 little dots, and that'll allow you to go ahead and do MS Forms or OneDrive. In this case, we're going to do the OneDrive. So we'll get the OneDrive open up. It gets to your My Files. You're going to click on the Apps, and then again, Microsoft Forms. Pick the one that is the name of your actual form, in this case, Outdoor Activity, and then Question. And now you'll see that based from our previous video that we did that one attachment, it got moved over to the SharePoint list, basically a copy of it, but it's still here in your OneDrive in this file, which does count for towards your file max. So with that being said, we want to make sure that, hey, all this solution that you're going to have people filling out this form, that it's just not going to continue to get more and more, and then all of a sudden you're gonna be like, what? Why is my space getting limited? So let's look at a couple things, because again, we want to get rid of this so that whatever's going to be added. Again, if we go back in here, and if I make sure that we have this is all turned on, so we're going to go ahead and do bike again. We're going to upload another file. Just going to pick another file, wait for that to load. And then submit it. That's been done. So now we should see that it's running. Waiting for it to run, and it succeeded. All right. So now if we go back to our SharePoint list and we refresh, we'll see that now we got the 2 and it's working. The attachments are coming over. We go back to our OneDrive and refresh our OneDrive. You'll see now that I got the 2 attachments. Now take this by, let's say you're going to have somebody submitting a form and maybe it's 30-40 people a day. It's going to really add up over time. So that's why I really wanted to talk about this, because what we have to do in the Power Automate is pretty simple. I could have just summed it up in the last video, but I really wanted to show and dive into this so that way you can understand why I'm adding why you want to add the step in, why I add the step in, because again, don't want things to tie up space and memory. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back to edit our actual flow. So we got back to our CAT2 MS form combo. Let's tie this, and we're going to expand out the condition, and we're going to expand out the apply to each for the yes piece of our condition. And after the add attachment, what we're going to do is we're going to sit here and add an action. And with this action, it's going to be delete file. And it's going to be our OneDrive for Business delete file. The file, the unique identifier for the file is, if we go ahead and just type in ID, it's going to give me the ones that I can choose ID from. And what we're picking is the parse JSON ID. And that's it. So now let's go ahead and save that. So we got that saved. We're going to go ahead and test this out. We're going to do a manual test. We're going to go to our MS form. I'm going to pick bike again, upload, and I'm going to pick another image. Wait for it to load so that way we can submit this. And there we got it submitted. All right, we're going to look at our run history. The automate's running and it's fully successfully ran. All right, so let's go look at our SharePoint list. There is our third one. Let's go look at our OneDrive. And if we actually refresh this, you'll see that there was nothing newly added. So what it did is, hey, I got the information. We put it on the SharePoint list, the attachment, and now it's no longer in my OneDrive, so it's not a concern. So we have still the attachment that goes along with it. So I hope you enjoyed the video. That ties together everything, like if I created an MS form, being able to get the response details, create the item, get everything over to SharePoint, including the attachments or attachment. So if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. And our next video for the series of this MS form, SharePoint, Power Automate combo is going to be talking about group forms and what the differences and that you have to do for those, because there is just a few differences, but overall the steps are pretty much the same except for a couple different changes. And that's dealing with more getting the actual where the file actually is being stored. So thank you for stopping by. Until next time, keep learning.